All right, we're back. We are back at Winrock. We haven't been out in quite a few months. I had some medical things go on with me. I'm still healing. I'm doing fine, but it's really hampered us being able to get out. But we're back here for the second time since we bought our annual passes, and we're going to do some light trail riding. I don't know if I'm up to any heavy-duty stuff, but we're going to go check out some stuff. And just a beautiful day to get out, and I'm tired of sitting around, so join us. Thank you. Well, the part about not wanting to get into heavy stuff is not going to work out, as you will see.
What's that up there? I see some kind of building.
What a view. Wow. See a long way this morning. You'll see a really cool VW powered sandrail behind us. We let them pass right after this obstacle. Very cool vehicle.
That's a big old motor on that
In a failed attempt to keep the mud to a minimum, I slowly go through this puddle. It was all for naught, as you will see.
Consistently delivered, ensuring he's covered inside and out, so he can focus on keeping his facility clean to help protect the health of everyone inside. Call 1-800-RING
and get vaccinated because we're at over 6 times greater risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Jack, this is our shot. Visit vaccineassist.com and schedule a vaccine today. Sponsored by Pfizer. Now, back to the music.
Okay, we're on G1. We've made it up. This is the beginning of Trail 9, which according to the sign is ATV only. And we don't know where we're heading. We're going to look at the map. I think G1 goes that way. We want to climb an elevation. But so far it's so nice to get out here. It's been so long. The day is perfect. And I'm going to take a little rest from driving. The wife's going to take over. And we're going to continue on in the adventure.
I thought it totally straddled it.
I was like, we're aiming right for the tire for it. Oh, look at the deer. Oh, there's another one.
It's on the dash cam.
Yep, I got the dash cam. See, there's another one.
Oh, squeaky. I've moved the front end so much, I can't find the source of the squeak. Any ideas would be welcome. Down in the comments.
Reading this map wrong the whole time?
No, I just didn't notice it. Sure, it's gravelly right here.
Alright, so we just crossed Highway 116. Riceville would be to the right of us, or you could go left on 116 and head over to Brushy Mountain. But we're heading up Trail 50 and gonna make our way up to Caryville Flats. So got her driving, and it's beautiful out here. Perfect weather.
Must be a view, huh, babe? Oh, wow. Now there's a view. You gotta record that, babe.
Wow. Beautiful. So again, on the way to Caryville Flats, I'm guessing that's towards I-75 maybe, or Lake City down in there. That might be the I-75 corridor. I'm not sure. I think that's the direction we're facing. I ain't a Cub Scout, so I don't know. Let's continue on.
One back down. Let them through. Quick, 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 quick. He's not waiting. There's more.
One more.
I just turned it off.
Boy, that big old chunk came out of that side of that mountain, didn't it? That's pretty cool. Wow. That's G53. Caryville Flats this way. Here we enter Trail 53 off of Trail 50. And we will take this up until we hit Trail 61, where we will continue up to Caryville Flats. And remind me next time to remove the hitch. I've considered some kind of locker on this front end, but I don't want to put the strain on that Dana 30 front axle. And without the lockers, we get pretty much everywhere we want to go. We don't try to get too crazy. Of course, sometimes we find ourselves in a position where we have to. Yeah, that keeping the mud at a minimum, it's not working out too well.
Super rocky bottom.
Now, every trail we did was a blue trail. G1, 50, 53, 61, 62, all the way to Caryville Flats. But there's some spicy sections and some deep puddles you have to go through and some muddy sections. So, you know, I don't know how stock vehicles would fare. I mean, I'm sure you could make it with a little bit of finesse. It did help having the 37-inch tires.
Shot of the view. Still on, you just have to hit the right button. There's a trail marker.
52. wasn't on the advertisement.
Looks like either way. I'm going to guess that's a memorial for somebody. Pretty awesome. We're on trail 53. Came up 50, got on 53, and that's been the spiciest it's been all day. I ended up putting in low. I ended up disconnecting my sway bars. I got one nut that keeps coming loose on one of my sway bars. I'm going to Loctite it when I get back. But we're doing really well. We're still trying to get to Caryville Flats. We decided that was our destination. That's where we're trying to get to. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Let me see if I can get over here where the views are. I really can't see them through the trees. But it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome up here. Anyway. It's been a great day. It's been a great day to get out. I've needed to get out. Trust me, this is good for the soul. Anyway, we're going to try to get to Caryville Flats, and then we're going to find another way out of here, because we're like 16 miles into this drive. All dirt from the store. Maybe more. I have to look. I'm tracking it on Onyx, so that'll tell me. Anyway, let's keep on keeping on. The part where we find another way out doesn't go well for us, as you will see. We failed miserably. Another waterfall. Boy, it's gorgeous up here. Winrock.
Can't see this drop over here.
Well, there's that hitch again. Between that and the squeaky suspension, we weren't sneaking up on anybody.
Not sure what this is. Was it a mine or something? Whoa. Almost fell. I don't know what this was. Whatever it was, it ain't no more. Bet you it was some kind of, I don't know, mine entrance or something. That's interesting. The map actually shows it's an old tunnel that cut through the mountain to the other end of this trail. We never did find the other end of it.
That's a big tree that came down too.
Finally made it to the flats. See if there's a view up there. I think there will be.
That went way over there.
You say so.
Well, so much for keeping the mud at a minimum. And my window was rolled down during this part, so interior cleaning was going to be needed, as well as my left arm. Well, what a view. Caryville Flats. From the general store to Caryville Flats. Probably have to look. It was over 4.5 hours. And, I don't know, 20, 21, 23 miles. I'll have to look. But hit some mud and made a mess. But we made it up here. Beautiful. We're hoping to go back down through Royal Blue, WMA land, get on 75 and head towards the house. But that's where we're at. We made it up here. What a mess. Well, like I said, it's been a while since I've been out wheeling, so why not jump in with both feet? What the heck? So anyway, let's see if we can find our way out of here. Some kind of carcass. We think elk. A heads up by this side-by-side would have been very appreciated. There was no way my Jeep was going to get through where he just came out of. And he had to know I didn't know that. But it's the way things go. However, it was looking very promising as we came around this spot. Nice and wide, nice and level, gravel.
Heading towards my mark.
But that changed swiftly. And I just want to say, people have mentioned how we go alone a lot. And we had no intentions of taking on a trail like this. we stumbled upon this accidentally and probably
Tipping for a minute.
with poor planning.
Stay out of that roll.
After assessing the situation, I should have turned around. But we thought it had to get better after this. So let's push on.
You're still good. You're up against that small rock again. Forget it.
That open front diff rearing its ugly head again. Okay, now it's got to get better. Oh no.
Well,
Stop.
I can't. My brakes are all soft. We got no choice.
Oh, we had a choice. We just didn't want to admit it.
Zero choice. We got nowhere else to go. I don't see any way around it. Trail. But now it's turned away from it, heading back towards it again. How am I going to get around this thing? Watch that side for me.
You're fine.
Okay. We're screwed. We can't fit through here.
Gotta bring our mirrors in.
And just like that, we had a choice. Turn around and go back through everything again.
I'm turning as far as it'll turn. How far can I go?
Keep going. You got like 6-8 feet. Keep going. About 4 more feet. All right, go.
All right, let's do it again.
Cut.
I'm cut all the way.
Go.
I think I'm good.
There's a rock in front of you. All right.
Well, I got this branch I gotta put under.
Okay, well, there's two. 1, 2. So just be careful because you're gonna. That's what you're gonna feel. Okay. What line? You didn't take this one last time? Slow down. You got rocks. 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 You're not going to get stuck here. You're just going to bottom out. I need rocks. Up, 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 up. And slow. Slow. There you go. Oh, it's gonna thump. You got it.
Is this the main? No, this isn't the main one.
Yeah.
The main one's up there. All right, go ahead. We get through this, we're home free. We'll find a better way back.
Well, we were, and we did find a better way back. Had to do a little bit of maneuvering of some logs and rocks, but you'll see we made it out. Well, I'm sure I'm going to get abused in the comments, but we made it out pretty much unscathed. A couple scratches, small little dent, but nothing terrible. But I had brought up my Gaia map, and we had done a trip last year where I had mapped, and we were so close to that trail. I thought this one would connect to it, and on the app it did. But nonetheless, we couldn't get through to it. It just got too tight. I know we were close. So we headed back to Caryville Flats where we saw these elk, which made the whole trip worth it. We went back down 62 all the way to Breeze Grove, I think it's called, and headed into Lake City, or Rocky Top as they renamed it.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. We bit off more than we planned on. We ended up to Caryville Flats, and then my wife did a lot of driving because I can't drive that much, so I have to take it easy. And we ended up, I don't know, down a trail after we left Caryville Flats. We shouldn't have went down, so we had to turn around and come back. It was quite the saga. What was going to be a simple trip turned out to be a complete mud bog. But we made it from the store to Caryville Flats, saw some elk, so that was worth the trip, and we had a good time. But it's tiring. It was way too much than I needed to do, but we did it, and I hope you enjoyed the ride, and we'll see you next time.